Hey Capricorn, it's Lisa, and here is your November 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, Capricorn, so let's see what's in store for you this month of November. Capricorn, November 23 general message, Capricorn, is, ooh, nice, the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, big success coming. It's contentment, happiness, and fulfillment as well. So Pentacles are traditionally money, but for some people it can be whatever makes you secure in the material world. So love, well-being, but it makes you, it's abundance that comes in some form that makes you feel very happy and content, which is lovely in November. The challenge that you face, Capricorn, in November is going through a transformation. The Death card is my favorite card. So with it being a challenge, it can be just that you're going through this rebirth, or you need to go through a rebirth. So it depends on where you are, what stage you are, and it may be different for each of you. Some of you may be in the process of transforming who you are, kind of really delving into what you need to change, the fears you have, the insecurities. It can be about health and fitness, diet, career. What is it that you really want to do? It could be all of it. But it's transforming your life and becoming this new version of yourself that no longer, allows certain things to happen to them. Who doesn't just sit back and survive. It's all about doing. That's what it feels like. And making success happen. Kind of, instead of being a victim to certain things, it's kind of like, I'm going to make this happen. I know I can do this. It almost has this feeling, right? Of being like really shy, and then kind of going, wait a minute, I don't need to be shy. What? And then going through the process of going, I don't need to be shy. I can come center stage and I can shine. I'm me. And, so it's the process of owning who you are and growing into that. That's sort of what it feels like. It's interesting. And it can resonate different for all of you. The card of where you need to focus to go through, because you have a challenge with going through the process this month, which change is a challenge at times, right? So where you need to focus, Capricorn, is having resolute action. So it's just kind of like one way or another, you're going to figure this out. One way or another, you're going to accomplish this success, whatever it is. So if it's like, I want to do this for a living, I have no idea how I can do that. One way or another, I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. Do I need to take courses? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? If it's like, I want to move somewhere, it's like, how do I do that? And I'm going to keep working at it until I get it. It may take me a month, it may take me a year, but one way or another, I'm going to get there. And I'm going to move through this transformation to get there. And then what you don't see coming, Capricorn, will reveal in a moment. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this to help you through this. It's all really positive. It just feels like it's like owning who you are and owning that you can have success. Instead of just kind of thinking it's a pipe dream, it's kind of like, I can have the success. I can have contentment and happiness. And with that kind of mindset, it moves you towards having it. The Magician is, you have all the tools you need to succeed. You are connected to heaven and earth. So you have great intuition, you're grounded. And the things that you don't know or don't think you can do saying, oh, I can't accomplish that, I don't know how to do that, you'll learn along the way. You have the ability to learn. Some people are just so shut off. You're like, no, I'm open to learning and I will work hard to do it. So you have all the tools you need to succeed and to have this, what you want. The Two of Swords is what you're looking for is right in front of you. Some of the questions you're asking, some of, the things you're looking for are right there. You just need to take your blindfold off and see it. And then you'll be able to move forward. You're building this foundation to your future. It's just kind of learning some new things, kind of getting this resolute action, like this kick butt kind of attitude. And then things really start to move towards the successes you want. And the Hanged Man is about letting go of something in order to get a new perspective, which gives you this new beginning. And it's interesting, like for some of you, you may get a new perspective, which helps you let go of something, which then creates a new beginning. And it's interesting because it does feel like this whole energy of this reading is kind of around well-being, and sacrificing something out of your life. Like you might be like, this is the way that I have always done this. And then it's like, oh, you know what? I've realized I can't do that. That's like actually hurting me where I thought it was helping me. And then you get this new perspective, and then things start to really move forward. And then it kind of flows into everything in your life, not just the one area. But it feels, again, with this death card, that it's about well-being or about taking care of yourself in all different ways. So, focusing on yourself and your growth in career, in the things that you want in career, focusing on your health and well-being, focusing on growth in your family, personal life, relationships. Like, it's just, I know that sounds overwhelming, but you can only focus on one part of it, and then it will flow into all the other parts. But you are transforming your life. You're going through this transformation. And it's just, growth is sometimes painful or challenging. I don't want to say pain. Sometimes it's painful, but this feels more like a challenge. And that's why it's probably in the challenge section. Because it just feels like it's a challenge to figure it out and to kind of gather information and process it. 7 of Cups is about focusing on what your hopes and dreams are, reassessing them, because sometimes as we grow, it changes. And then going, you know what? I'm going to make this happen. One way or another, I'm going to make this happen in my life because this is what I want. And these are the steps I need to take to get there. And you do that. And that helps you transform. You're not trapped in a certain way of being. You're not trapped in a situation. You're not trapped in, not being able to move forward. There is a way, and you can figure it out. You just might have to kind of look at it from all different angles. You're not defined as something. Again, it has a sense of well-being, like being defined by something. And then like it feels body, mind, and spirit almost. Like you were defined by something, and now it's kind of going, okay, you know what? That's only a part of who I am. I can gather information and figure this out and move forward. It's not going to trap me in a way of being. And through this, you get mental clarity. So you start to figure it out, is what it feels like. And then you start to learn to give and receive. I think part of your thing, Capricorn, is receiving, right? You give, but it's learning to receive. And it's interesting because I think you receive in some ways, but not necessarily in the ways that you want. I mean, you do want the ways that you receive. Like you might allow people to help you, but when it comes to abundance and being worthy of abundance, you kind of shut the door, right? And feeling like your well-being, like I don't, almost like you don't deserve to feel well, or you don't deserve, like it's this interesting thing. You allow people to help you, but you don't necessarily receive in other ways, abundance and in well-being. It's interesting. So it's a learning to be open and know that you're worthy to receive in those ways. And that's part of this growth that you're going through. And then this month, it's about resolute action. One way or another, you're going to achieve what you need to achieve. Excuse me, I got a tickle. So it's just going, you know what? I'm going to achieve this. Might take me 2 years, but I'm going to do it. And there's the death card. So when you have that resolute action, you continue through this rebirth of who you are. And, the old you is gone and the new version of you comes out. And it feels like you come out really strong and like empowered. The 2 of Wands is about not limiting your thinking, right? That's where the resolute action comes in, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm not going to settle and think, okay, this is just it, or I'm just going to feel this way. Okay. It's going, no, I can move forward. I can be the best version of myself. I can have the career I want to have. I just have to figure out how to get there and have resolute action one way or another. I am going to have it. And just don't limit your thinking. Sky's the limit. The world is your oyster. It's in the palm of your hand, just like here, right? The Queen of Cups is about letting go of things that no longer serve you, especially emotions. Cups are all about emotion. So it's letting go of that emotion that you've been carrying with you. Let it go and move forward. And this card is also about let go, let universe, or let go, let God. So you do your part. You focus on what you can change. And then you let go of how it's all going to come together. One way or another, it's going to happen. You just don't know how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. But you're going to do your part and you're going to make it happen. And then the universe brings you exactly what you need each step. And the Seven of Swords is about just not worrying about what people think or say or what they're doing or someone stealing your ideas. It's kind of like, yeah, let them do them. I'm just going to do me, right? And then you just keep moving forward and you're just 100% authentically yourself. Okay, so Capricorn, what you do not see coming in November is, wow, the world. Amazing. So the world is getting everything that you want or attaining it or moving towards it, right? It's not like it's all going to go bluff into your lap and then you're going to have everything. It might happen for some of you, but it feels very much like you're moving towards getting the life that you want. And it all starts in November. I think it's been happening, but really you start to make a lot of progress forward depending on your action. You might not do that. So the Eight of Pentacles is about putting your head down, learning, gathering information. That's what I was getting before, where it just feels very much like you're going, okay, so this is what I need to figure this out. And so I need to kind of gather information, look at different ways, different perspectives, and then apply them. And when you do, you move towards success. The Five of Swords is all about getting a new perspective, right? It's kind of like, okay, certain things have happened. It's kind of like they say the battle's over and you kind of take a step back and you look at things and go, okay, I see where I am. And now this is where I need to move forward. And again, that's part of a growth process, right? So as you learn and gather things, you get new perspective and you go, okay, I see now what is happening or what might be happening. And in order to achieve this, I need to move towards this, right? And then you do. A whole new phase in your life starts. So you have the Death card, the Karma card, which is like coming out of this box that you've been in, and you move forward. And it's a whole new ball game, a whole new phase in your life. And then your cup runs over with a ton of good things. Positive things come into your life. It really feels like it's this, like, I don't know, rebirth. Like, think of it like being in the birth canal. And it can be painful in the process, like giving birth, but in the end, it's amazing, right? And it's just going through the labor pains, going through the things that you need to do. But one way or another, you're going to give birth to this new you, right? So it's just kind of pushing forward and it's going to be so worth it. Amazing. Anyways, thank you so much, Capricorn, for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous month and I will talk to you soon.
You drive an affordable car to get yourself to work. You drive an expensive car to keep you there.